We're headed to Wisconsin this week, virtually at least, for spring championships. Stick around for that and a whole lot more. Welcome to the State Champs Esports Show. I'm your host, Candace, and we've got esports recaps, a new game review, and an interview with the League of Legends team from Troy High School. Before we get to all of that, let's take a moment to thank Lawrence Tech and Hungry Howie's Pizza. They not only are behind this show, but they also help bring you our tournaments and podcast, Gamers Unlimited. All right, enough chit-chat, let's get to the action. As promised, we are looking at some of the spring championships from our friends over at the Wisconsin High School Esports Association. Up first is this high-octane 3v3 Rocket League recap.
The 2021 Wisconsin High School Esports Association Spring Tournament for Rocket League just wrapped up their playoffs and crowned 3 state champions. High school esports teams across the state of Wisconsin competing for the chance to become state champs. We start off with the Division III match where Walden and Stratford met up for the D3 crown. Stratford getting through Winnebago Lutheran to make it here, and Walden defeating West Salem in the semis, punching their finals ticket. The Stratford Tigers coming out on top with the 3-game series sweep to capture the Wisconsin Division III Rocket League State Championship. Jumping over to Division II, Two Rivers defeated Wisconsin Lutheran, making the final trip against Port Washington, who pushed off Edgewood in the semis. The first 2 games will belong to Two Rivers, but Port Washington clinging on to dear life, winning Game 3 2-1. But it was the Raiders from Two Rivers snatching up Game number 4 to become the Wisconsin Division II champions in Rocket League. And finally, we top it off with the top match of the day. Spash and Elkhorn set the stage for the final round in Division I. Elkhorn took Game 1 with ease, demolishing the competition, scoring 5 and not allowing a single goal. Game number 2 was a bit closer for Spash as they scored 2, but the Elks just too good, notching 4 goals. Elkhorn up 2 games and they look to close it out in Game number 3. The game tied at 4-4 with 0 seconds left up on the clock, and the MVP of the match, Volt Destroyer, not letting this one hit the ground as they put it into the net for the Division I crown. The Elkhorn Elks, your Division I Rocket League state champions.
Hey guys, this week we're looking at the 4v4 heist game Hoods, Outlaws, and Legends. Outlaws came out May 7th, the game flying a bit under the radar. It had some coverage from the usual YouTube coverage sources. Based off what I saw, plenty of people were excited, however it did have a pretty mixed reception. Not much of a story to report here, only the loose concept of Robin Hood, Little John, and the rest of the gang robbing various castles to give to the poor at any cost. The graphics are pretty solid, nothing too game-breaking, but definitely within the standard I've come to expect from more recent well-funded games. The sound design is really great, very impactful, especially when landing hits with arrows or hammers. The game is definitely designed with PvP in mind. No story mode or campaign, you either play against other players or NPCs. Speaking of, let's talk about the overall gameplay. You can play as 4 characters: Robin the classic ranger, Marianne a hunter skilled at stealth and pickpocketing, John the muscle that can lift any gate and focus on melee and tanking, and finally Took the mystic, also a melee fighter but more focused on healing, support, and slowing down the enemy. Together, you work through large Hitman-style maps, getting keys, finding hidden entryways until you eventually find the vault and have to extract the chest. Here's the kicker though, on top of that, there's another 4 players going against you to steal the chest every step of the way. 4 extraction points and spawn points you can capture ends up becoming some pretty sweaty but fun fights. Winning nets you character XP and money, letting you unlock new skills, outfits, weapons, and even upgrades for your hub camp. Currently though, this is really the only gameplay loop, either a 4v4, heist, or 4 versus NPCs. There is also definitely some balancing issues. Currently you can very easily kill anyone from a distance. Range characters are the absolute supreme. Melee and heavy characters should be able to take some shots but will often die instantly. I went up against a team of mostly archers and we literally could not leave the starting area. The stealth and the movement is great, but for heavy characters, the combat is very clunky, and the game gives anyone the ability to walk up behind someone and instantly kill them, even if it's during combat or if you turn around for a second. Hood, Outlaws, and Legends is a diamond in the very, very rough. The concept of a 4v4 heist and classes to go with it is definitely very promising, and the game definitely shows potential, but balancing issues, clunky controls, and generally not having a lot of content really brings the game down for me. This game, while interesting, in my opinion, is not worth the full $40. I'd say wait a few months till there's a few more balance patches and content, and probably wait for a sale too.
We wrap up our trip to Wisconsin with a game that we've never covered before here on the show. So exciting.
Hi, I'm Ethan Avery, and let's take a look at some SMITE action from the championship match in the Wisconsin High School Esports Association, where Random Lake took on Clinton. Here in Game 1, check out this tower dive by Random Lake.
Not able to go ahead and find it. Fenrir jumping in, taking Ymir under the turret. Ymir ultimate there, able to go ahead and get one, but this is a nice trade here.
Then Random Lake destroys the fire giant, and watch what happens next.
And Kakulin is down as well. Nike's able to go ahead and jump in. Nike's going to go ahead and keep tracking him down.
And despite a good effort from Clinton, Random Lake would take Game 1.
Doesn't find anybody. Bacchus is in the back line here, but not able to do much. Ardio's just going to go ahead and chase him down. Still is able to get one. Nike gets one down here too. Kakulin getting dangerously low here. Gets CC'd for forever. And that's going to go ahead and be the Phoenix there.
Then, in Game 2, the action got started early.
Giannis. Hercules going to go ahead and get slowed. Apollo comes in from behind, looking for the play. Oh, there's the Hercules smash, and there's a nice play. Sobek's able to go ahead and take one down here as well. Ooh, Apollo getting dangerously low, and there's the Ymir wall. The Bologna ult comes down here. Sobek running for the hills.
Later on, Clinton's behind, and they try and force a play for the Pyromancer, but it wouldn't go their way.
And there's the Bologna ult, and now here comes the Athena in here as well. And that's going to go ahead and be the Pyro then going over. What a rotation there.
And in the end, Random Lake would win the championship.
Whatever they can. And unfortunately, it's not enough. GG to Random Lake. Congratulations on the first trophy. Taking it home to Random Lake for SMITE.
On the last episode, we featured the Rocket League and Super Smash Bros. Spring Championship from the Michigan High School Esports Federation. This time around, we've got Fortnite for you.
And Ovadelsi taking a lot of hits, down to 50 health, able to get the knockdown and the elimination to follow. Back up, and the elimination, a beautiful build. Heading on over, what else? It looks like they're in trouble. Down already. Looks like that'll be a quick elimination on that part, but what can the teammate do? Still trying to be able to break through, and it looks like now we're starting to get pinned in. Ends up getting just a bit of a hit, 50 health left. Will drink, looks like a little bit of shield. Had the moment there, and now it's still a build fight here in the wood structure. Gets hit, taken down. Nope, gets stinked for 80, down to 88 health now as they get hit a second time. Third shot coming through, down to 57 health. It's just building as fast as they can. Loy Norix having a bit of trouble getting into a firefight. Got a bit of that down. Now the question is, can they be able to get into a good spot? Shotgun will find some of the white health. Continuing to push on in. Shotgun going through, knocking down in lava. And they will get the elimination as well. First elimination here for our Loy Norix team. So now we head back on over to Silent from the Aviation Academy. Ends up getting a knockdown with a long shot from the bow. Can they take the elimination as well? Oh, Silence ended up taking a lot of hits. He goes down as well. He is 13th, one place out. Looks like they might have seen somebody. Oh, they got blindsided. Do get 2 shots and they get the elimination before being taken out into 11th place. Still a great job there. Eliminated by Kiro. Congrats to Kiro getting that kill. You got a firefight here that's potentially about to happen. Ends up taking a dink. That's not exactly what you hope to see. Down to 7th health. They are in the storm, and that is going to potentially be it for Ovidelse. Dusal still running forward. What can he do? Can he get any eliminations as well as right now? AKA Random just ticking away. Will get eliminated by Weilers. That's the second elimination we've seen from them so far. Sorales, Kiro just got 3 kills. 1 there from Dusal. Potentially 2, but no! Weilers gets their 3rd that we've seen here, and an amazing kill. Definitely,
we are
let's
watching the battle for 1st and 2nd right now.
And it looks like there it was. That's why you need the high ground, Anakin. And just like that, taking them down, I believe Reborn Illogical with that should mean that they are our victors.
To wrap things up, here's Joel Graves with a couple of team members from Troy High School. They've been dominating our Spring League of Legends tournament, so let's find out what makes them so good.
Joel Graves here, back with another interview. This time we're interviewing Troy. We're interviewing 2 of their players. They are our 1st and 2nd tournament winners. They've been participating in our tournaments for many years. Always great to see them play. I'm joined by Justin and Josiah. So starting off with Justin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, my name's Justin Bion. I'm a senior at Troy High School, and I've been playing in the state champs tournaments for, I think, 4 years now, and my in-game name is Pizza Hoot. I'm the mid laner for Troy Loyalty.
Yeah, my name is Josiah Wong. I'm also a senior at Troy High School, and I'm the official substitute player of Troy Loyalty.
Yep, so Josiah, what other games do you play, besides League, of course?
I dabble in a little bit of everything. I play some Valorant from time to time, Osu. I used to play PS4, but I've stopped. I play Smash Bros as well.
And what about you, Justin?
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as Josiah. I play Valorant, I play Osu.
Yeah, so how long have you guys been playing for Troy? Or, been at Troy, been on the team, or what have you?
Well, I've been on the main roster since sophomore year, but was kind of playing in a late freshman and practicing for the upcoming LTU tournament, since Eric, who's our team captain, has been playing since freshman and was the substitute while they were winning, or when they won the freshman year in 4 years ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago. So
this season was actually my first year as the official substitute, but I've been watching them play since sophomore year.
So since you guys are both seniors on the team, how's it looking for the future of maybe not just League of Legends, but esports at your school?
Dire. we don't have a JV team like some of the other schools like Northville, but and look, we don't have any other underclassmen that we know that play League like we do, because all of us are kind of in a condensed friend group that all just play League. So that's why we can have multiple substitutes and just been playing since freshman year basically. So it doesn't look too good for Troy Loyalty.
I feel like I've seen you guys play for a while now. You guys always play very well together. For anyone who is knowledgeable in League, when you see Troy play, you're like, wow, they're super team oriented. You guys make team plays it's amazing to see. So what do you think, Josiah, adds to this team play? Is it just players have been playing together for so long? Is it the practicing? What do you think attributes to Troy's success?
Well, yeah, definitely the experience of playing together for a couple years helps a lot. Playing ranked flex together, just watching VOD reviews together, and the captain Eric Chang, our jungler, he's the glue that holds his team together, the shot caller. He says something, everyone rotates. We just depend on Eric.
We couldn't do anything without Eric. Big man Chang.
So, you guys are the winners of this spring single season for our 1st and 2nd tournament, and we currently have our 3rd tournament underway. We won't be probably doing another tournament for a while, so how are you guys looking to do in this tournament? Are you guys excited? Think you're going to make it and win it again, or what?
Well, I'll speak on behalf of my captain, Eric Cheng. I think we're going to dominate again and crush like we always do. Or that's just like big talk, but I think we're going to do well, and I think it's going to be fun again, you know, since we're like kind of closing up our year and like our high school career. I think it'll be fun continuously playing with our team and with the roster we have, since we're all like kind of diverging and moving into different paths.
Well, thank you both, Justin and Josiah, for this interview.
Thank you very much.
Well, that is all, folks. Before we go, please check out ltuathletics.com. You can recruit yourself if you're interested in playing for the inaugural Lawrence Tech Varsity Esports program. They're looking for players to compete on their League of Legends, Rocket League, and Overwatch teams. Thanks for watching the State Champs Esports Show, and we hope you join us again next time. So exciting.